Hi, party people. I'm Sunny. This is your channel for self love, transformation, addiction recovery, and so forth. The beauty of life. Today is day 3 of my project of learning a new thing every day after addiction for the focus, creating this new life, building this new life, leaving addiction behind. And I need this project in my life in order to have something to invest my energy in. It's already noon. I've had a rough start in the day because I had some stuff coming up, and so I had to sit through that, crying and all that first thing in the morning. And then I know I'm singing. I actually fucking hate it when people start singing just like that. It's so funny because I truly hate it. I truly despise it when people start singing out of nowhere, but I do just the same. It's ridiculous. How can I be judgmental of others when I do the same? And isn't that what happens so often in life? Isn't that what happens to all of us at all times? Not at all times, but a lot, that we judge others. And but in actuality, it's something that we do ourselves, or that we have inside of ourselves too. Anyway, so just checking if I had something in my teeth this time, because sometimes I do. A lot of times I have something in my teeth. My teeth are just made for having things in it, I guess. And teeth are made for eating, so anyway. One thing that I've noticed today, that I'm learning about myself today, is that yesterday I had all this negativity, really, really horrible shit come up around my body image, and all of this negativity around how I don't look the way I'm supposed to look, and how I'm ugly and disgusting and fat and all of these things. And so it was all of this old conditioning that I carried around with me my whole life. That was also one of the reasons why I had an eating disorder for such a long time. And it was because I believed these thoughts. And yesterday I was able to observe these thoughts without actually believing them, but I still had them going on. So I sat with them to transmute them and to move them out of me and to deprogram them. And that's exactly what I did. And so it was very hard to feel, but it was also very, very relieving. And it's so interesting. So what I wanted to share about this is, so it was a lot of shame, it was a lot of shame that I had to feel. But what's so interesting is that earlier I had a shower, and usually you get naked to have showers. So I get undressed and everything, and I'm having the shower, and then I look at my body, and suddenly I'm so free of the limiting beliefs. I'm so free of the stupid conditioning that I used to have. I'm so free of all of these bullshit thoughts. And suddenly I look at my body and I don't find anything wrong with it. And I'm like, wait, what? This is new. I discovered this birthmark on my side boob. And it's so funny because it was the first time I've ever seen this birthmark. And I was wondering, has this been there always? Has this birthmark been with me my whole life? Or did this birthmark just appear overnight because I've never fucking seen it in my life? And now I'm I'm not sure. I'm not sure if this birthmark has been there my whole life, or if it genuinely just popped up from one day to the other. I don't know if that's even possible. I don't think that's probably not possible, is it? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is. And so I'm wondering, though, if it's just that my perception has changed so much, because I used to not see that birthmark. I didn't believe that it was there. I didn't see it because I was so focused on all the things wrong with my body, all the things that I didn't like about my body, focusing in on the things that I didn't like, all of the things that I thought they make me unlovable, they make my body disgusting, or make my body ugly, and all of these things. And I used to just focus on this all the time. And so I'm wondering, maybe I just never saw this birthmark that's on my side boob because I didn't see the beauty in me. I couldn't see how beautiful my body was, because I truly think this birthmark is truly beautiful. And I'm just wondering if I just could never see how beautiful my body truly is because I was focusing on the negatives. You know what I mean? And I think that's what's happening, because I don't think that this birthmark just appeared out of nowhere overnight. So that's some interesting news that I wanted to share with you, and just the craziness of how we sometimes just focus on the wrong things. We focus on the things that we think we need to fix. We focus on the things that we think where we think we're not good enough. We focus on the things where we think we're lacking something, where we think we have to work in order to make that thing go away, like to fix it, right? But what if we just change our perspective and look at all the things that we love about ourselves? What if we look at all the beautiful things that we cherish about ourselves? I mean, it's truly just all it takes is a change of perspective in order to have a happier life. You can literally, you are the observer. You're the creator of your own reality, and you observe what you want to observe. It's your choice. So what do you want to observe? Do you want to observe the things where you think you're lacking? Do you want to observe negativity? Do you want to observe faults within your body? Or do you want to focus on all the awesome things that you have in your life, all the awesome things that you have accomplished, how beautiful you are, your beautiful mindset, your beautiful way of seeing things? What do you want to focus on? And then focus on that, and then suddenly your life magically changes into something way more fun and exciting and beautiful and fulfilling. And that's just something that it's not just that I learned this from this experience with the birthmark on my side boob, but it's just a continuous experience that I get to learn that I truly have it in my own hands or eyes, if you will, and I have the power. I have the power to focus on what I would like to experience in life, and then that's what you're gonna get. And that's exactly the reason why I am currently in Thailand after 20 years of addiction, and never believing that I could ever do something like this, and getting out of my comfort zone and traveling by myself this far and not knowing what's next, like complete surrender to the unknown. And that is incredibly scary, but it's also the most fulfilling thing I've ever done in my life. And it's truly because it's all because my change of perspective. And it's always a work in progress. You always can improve, you always will improve, you will always grow. So it's always a journey, and that journey is the goal. But basically I'm here just to share my progress and to share the joy of that, and to share that it's absolutely possible to change your life for the better. And I truly want to encourage everyone to give it a go, to believe in yourself, to not give up, even if you truly think you're so caught up in addiction, or you're never gonna get out of this, or things will never get better, because they truly can get better. And I never thought that I could say something like this, because I at some point truly thought, well, the addiction is just what I'm gonna have for the rest of my life. And I was already in the acceptance that my life is just gonna be small and miserable and mediocre, and that's not what it has to be. That's not what life is. If you choose, so you can choose whatever you want. You are in charge, and it's just about being consistent. It's about believing in yourself and then making it happen. And if I can do it, you can do it too. And that's what I wanted to say today. Another thing is, because of course, like, I started this project that I want to do new things every day, because it just truly helps me to focus on the right things. It just helps me start a new life and build a new life where I embrace life, where I'm no longer scared of the unknown, and where I surrender to all the possibilities. And every time I do this, I just experience, I always get rewarded. And So today I'm gonna go to the temple that I said I was gonna go 2 days ago. And so today I'm gonna go to the temple because I'm really being called to go there. It's the Kuan Yin temple that actually was part of the reason why I wanted to come to this island. It's a small temple. It's not a big, huge tourist attraction. It's something that calls my heart because Kuan Yin was the very first goddess that ever spoke to me when I started my spiritual awakening, and it was like one of the first spiritual connections that I felt. And I'm actually getting emotional because I truly feel very connected to her. And so I'm gonna go there today. I'm just gonna wait a little bit. And the thing is, like, I had truly forgotten. It's so crazy. I totally had forgotten. Like, at some point, when I decided, where am I gonna travel when I have the opportunity to do so? And I decided to come on this island. It was one of the reasons why I wanted to come here was this temple. But then over time, I completely, like, there's so many other things that you can do here. And so, and most people don't even think about this temple. So when you watch like YouTube videos or anything like that, this won't be mentioned. So I kind of forgot about it again, weirdly enough. And then just a few days ago, I was like, I crossed it accidentally, although nothing is ever an accident. Everything always happens for a reason. But I was just like scrolling through my map and stuff, and I saw it pop up, and I'm like, oh my god, that's the reason why I came here, like one of the reasons. And so I've been wanting to go, but today is the day. So I'm truly excited, and I'm gonna report. And thank you so much for watching this video. Well, maybe I'm gonna be back, so we'll see. Okay, I'm sending you lots of love. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of my journey. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for believing in me. Thanks for giving me the chance to being heard and being witnessed. I truly appreciate it. And I truly think that the way for us humans to come together again and have a life of beauty and joy and happiness is by supporting each other and creating communities and being open and vulnerable with each other, sharing our vulnerabilities and showing ourselves in a way that can actually connect us with each other. So, and another thing, like, I'm going through something else today, and it's just like, it's really about trusting other people. I still struggle with that because I've just been going through a lot of shit, and I am being shown just how much I still feel scared of people, just how much I still don't trust people, and how I still have fear around truly trusting people. And as everything always starts with yourself, it just shows me that I still have some limitations around trusting myself. And I was sitting with this earlier, and it's truly about, like, I'm scared that if I trust the wrong people, we all have this fear. We all have this fear because we've all been rejected. We've all been abandoned or just treated shit, and we have all been through our shit with other people, right? And so we lose this trust over time, and also we lose the trust in ourselves because, again, everything starts with yourself. And once you abandon yourself long enough, it's a very hard road to come back to trusting yourself. And when you were in addiction, then you literally distrusted yourself completely. So to come back from complete distrust in self to trusting yourself again and then trusting other people, it just takes time. And that's what I'm learning, and it's okay, because trust needs to be earned. Trust needs to be built over time. You can't just one day not trust yourself and the next day you trust yourself. Like, trust is something that needs to build because you continuously show up for yourself. You continuously prove to yourself that whatever you need to prove to yourself, that you're worthy, that you're lovable, that things will always work out for you, that you can rely on yourself, and all of these things. And this is just something, again, that needs to be consistent and built over time. And that's okay. Like, it's okay that it takes time, because that's what it needs time. So we cannot rush this whole process of recovery, because trust me, I've tried. I've very much tried. But the more I tried to rush the process, the more I would fall back into self-abandonment, the more I would relapse and all of that, because I just wanted to speed up the process, and that's simply not possible. And so it takes the time that it takes to trust that, and take each day as it comes, and don't look at the big picture. Just, I mean, of course, have big dreams. Of course, have big dreams. Dream big, baby. But also know that don't put all of this pressure on yourself that you need to be perfect in your recovery straight away, because that's just not possible. No one's taught you this shit, right? Like, no one can go through it other than yourself, and no one is you. So you don't know, or you can... no one else knows, and you yourself don't know exactly how to do this thing, right? And that's perfectly normal and fine, because how the fuck would you know how to handle this when you've never been through it, right? So just truly a very, like, big advice from me is to go slow, build trust with yourself over time, always be kind to yourself, always speak nicely to yourself. And even if you fuck up, don't shame yourself. It's a learning process. It's always about learning. It's always about growing. And you relapse because of a reason, and you probably relapse because you're not giving yourself enough time to heal. You haven't forgiven yourself enough yet. You're trying to rush it. And so it's better for you to do it slowly and trust in divine timing that everything will work itself out, and it takes the time that it takes. So that's my advice from me from today, and I think I'm gonna just end this video here because I don't want to make these too long. So I'm gonna be back tomorrow, and I thank you again so much for checking in. Leave a comment if you watch this till the end. I would absolutely love it. Join my community of beautiful souls who know that there's bigger things in life, that they can accomplish so much more in life, that they have so much power. And yeah, I would love to hang out with you. Okay, I'm sending you so much love and so much strength, and I will speak to you tomorrow. Bye.